Hi guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Hello everyone today. I'm really thrilled today to host an AMA with the founder of Cudis. Cudis is a groundbreaking wellness technology company that's redefining how we approach personal health and data ownership, and it's a tangible product. I've covered this already on the channel, and I'm really happy today to have Edison, to have an AMA and get all the best information from the founder himself, right? Cudis has developed the world's first smart ring, which not only monitors your health metrics, but also rewards you for your wellness journey. It leverages blockchain technology. Cudis ensures that your health data remains private, of course. It's secure, and most importantly, owned by you. Their innovative approach combines advanced business biometric tracking, personalized AI coaching, and a unique reward system to motivate and empower users on their path to better health. I already have a video review of Cudis and the Sporty Series ring from earlier. You can find it just above my head here. The ring is $500 USDC on Solana. It gets you the ring, the Sporty Series ring, a tangible object which mines crypto, gets you 5 times sport points when in activity mode on the ring, and it gets you the Pioneer Pass, which unlocks a plethora, that's right, a plethora of utility, which we have Edison here today in person, the CEO, the big man himself, to talk about. So it's always better to hear from the founder themselves. So let's get to it. Links in the description for the Ring and Pioneer package combined. Of course, check that out.
Hi, Richie. Thanks for having me here. Yeah, I'm doing great.
Welcome to the show. Hope everything is good with you today. Personally, it's quite hot here. Summer has just suddenly hit. You can see the sweat. Good God.
So good.
Yeah, it's not bad. So I guess to start things off, I think the best thing to do is for you, if you could briefly introduce what Cudis is and what inspired the creation of Cudis.
Yeah, 100%. So as Richie already gave some of the brief introduction about Cudis, we are the first AI-empowered smart ring in the Web3 industry, and we're building the longevity protocol right now. We want to bring people, a trackable and also tangible product, and also get people to know more about how their daily life can affect their longevity goals. So back to the day one that we started the company since 2023, and I was in the space before that since 2016. So we pretty familiar with all the layer one like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and also I'm personally already invested a lot of the projects in the crypto before. So combining my previous career paths, mainly focus on the crypto, and then consumer tech and brand business. And so we have the thought that if we can own the money through Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, stable coins, all this crypto, why not we can own our health data, right? So because we think in the recent years, people have raised the awareness about how our health becomes super important, especially after the COVID, and at the same time, health data been super important than never before, right? But we never actually own it. A lot of big company own it, right? Like Apple, Google, Samsung, recently like Oura, Fitbit, Garmin, all these big companies. So we think leveraging the blockchain technology, we can definitely own our health data on chain, and we can know where the data goes, and we can own the data and utilize the data ourselves. But how we can start with it, right? So we think it's easy to gathering people's data all together in one app and put them on chain. But it will be hard when you go big, and all these like wearable technology and company, they will stop working with you, right? Because you are basically stealing the data from them, and their main business model is based on making money from the subscription model, or say selling users data, and let's say building their own API and working with other business partners and generating the revenue. So for us, we know from day one we need to build our own wearable. So we choose the smart ring because we see in the past few years smart ring become extremely popular, and but the penetration rate is still pretty low. Like out of from like 1.2 or 1.4 billion of the wearables sold in the market, there's only like 10 to 20 million of the items are smart rings. So we can see in the future, there's a lot of people will get themselves a ring to fulfill their needs, because someone don't want to wear a smartwatch for sleep or like a wristband for sleep. So we know like a smart ring can definitely meet some of the users' needs, and it can become like 10 to 20 times bigger than what is right now. And that's how come we build starting from the Cudis ring. And now we have Cudis ring, Cudis app, and also our data hub to help user own and utilize their data for their longevity goals. Yeah.
You're wearing one right now, I noticed. On your finger, you have the Cudis ring.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. So that's actually that's a different style to the one I was looking at, because the one that's currently up on Magic Eden is the Sports Series, right? And the one you're wearing there, was that the V2?
Exactly. This one is the version that we launched 2024 December. So last year December. Yeah. And what we are launching now is a new design, the Sporty Series. Yeah.
Cool. So how is it different to other health and wearable projects in Web3? Like, why does Cudis stand? Because you're the founder, and of course you believe 110 or 120% in your product. So can you tell me, why do you think that Cudis will be the top wearable fitness and wearable health device going into the future?
Yeah. So I think there's three things that we believe that starting from day one, that we know that we're going to be the first one and we're going to be the largest one. So first, we are the team and the project invent the idea about like combining the wearable technology and the blockchain technology and also the crypto rewarding mechanism, integrating everything into one product, and also the AI. And so we are, we have prepared this for a lot of years. So Cudis is founded in 2003, but we kind of like putting all our knowledge and experience, with our past decades working in the industry, right? So we know that we prepare for this and we invent this idea and concept, and we are the first one build the project here. I think a lot of people notice that there's a couple of others wearables or similar product trying to also building wearables in the Web3. Most of them, they don't have the background about the building the hardware. They don't have the background about the consumer brand. They don't have the background of the like AI and also the fitness and wellness. So that's also make us different, because our team has multi industry successful experience before, and when we build this, we know how hard this is. So we already commit to this business, and we're gonna be here for a very long time, because we know this is not a thing that you can build in like just 1 year or 2 years. You need like 5 to 10 years to make it big.
Yeah, for sure.
The second thing is that we know what is our edge, and also why we are different, like comparing to all the other leading wearable products in the Web 2, right? Let's say Oura, Garmin, Fitbit. They're like very popular, and they sold a lot of the items around the world. And so we always compare ourselves when we develop the product, design the product, to all these other products, because I'm a big user of all these brands, right? And I'm still using a couple of them because we want to know like what's the most updated feature they're trying to bring to the people, and also what's the difference that what we are building, right? We don't want to build the same thing just with crypto, but we want to build a different thing, a different product that we can really fulfill users' needs. So
I like that. I like that. You're not trying to build the same thing with crypto. You're trying to do more than, because crypto does unlock these doors, which allows you to be more connected to people, and people have more ownership of all of their information through this with cryptographics,
100%.
right? Yeah.
Exactly. So we can see that some of them focus on the outdoor sports, some of them focus on the sports performance tracking, some of them focus on the sleep tracking. So for us, we position ourselves as the first product that anyone can have if they have the interest into the longevity and fitness and health tracking. At the same time, they don't want to pay for the monthly subscription fee, and also they care about where their data is and how the company gonna use their data, or do they own the data, right?
Yeah.
And at the same time, if it can be rewarding, then I think it makes more sense to a lot of people, because we know actually when you buying something related to your health, actually you invest back into your body and into yourself, right?
Yeah.
So being a healthy lifestyle actually is expensive things, right? So what we're trying to do is we want to bring people more insights and also let them know live a healthier life and better quality life is not that hard, and also you can avoid all the snake oil that we might meet in the industry. So that's why we built the AI coach here, because there's a lot of fundamental knowledge and things here. You don't need to pay, right? You just need to ask, because a lot of things, as long as you search, you will know what's is real and what's is fake, right? So that's where we see the AI coach matters. And the third thing here is we are the first one bring the finished health tracking and the longevity together. So we want people. I think longevity is kind of like the ultimate dream that human beings have been chasing for 1,000 years, right? Starting from the Qin dynasty back to the ancient China, and until
even
now.
that the celebrity these days who's trying to live for longer by using his son's blood plasma. Yeah. Like
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we can see a lot of people go full degen on the longevity, over the past 1,000 years, even now, right? And there's a lot of things going on, but people will be really confusing. Do I really need this, or do I really need that? Do I need to spend $1 million on myself so I can live to more than 100 years? And do I want to live for more than 100 years? I think there's a lot of question around this, right? So we want to go back to the science and let people to know actually all the things matter can affect your longevity is based on your lifestyle. Just sleep, sports, the food you are eating, and supplements you're taking, and the mental health. Right?
Yeah, and the food and the food you're not eating.
Exactly. Yeah. So all this is very simple things, and we think this can be just you can pay attention in your daily life, and then you can actually plan on your own longevity goals. We recently read a lot of the book around about the longevity, and there's one Bill Guilford wrote about it, talk about longevity, very personal, right? It's very personal things. So different people have different needs and they will need to set up a different plan, right?
Yeah.
So that's where we see the huge potential here. It is. So everyone can have their own plan, but they need to know more about themselves. So that's why we combining the daily tracking wearables with the longevity goals and help people to find out what's plan and what solution works for them.
Yeah, because I'll tell you, I've tried a couple of things before. Because I do have, I have the Cudis app. It's here. They have their own app. Cudis has the app. I'm waiting for the sports ring. I purchased one. I believe it will be coming in. I think it's July that they arrive.
July, yeah.
Right. I've tried other things I have a Fossil watch which came, and I thought this is gonna be great. It's got a tracker on it, right? The battery life of this is 8 hours, maybe 10 hours. Like it's useless. I have to charge it twice a day. It's brand new. It's completely, in the bin basically. The Cudis ring has a very long battery life as well.
17 days.
Yeah, which is so long. Even you take the Fitbits, or over here in China they have the Xiaomi, which is it's basically another Fitbit. They're okay, but they're wearing them around your wrist, they don't look that great. The Cudis ring, it looks fantastic. Long health life, has its own app, has AI. Like when I saw the what was on offer here, I was very, very interested because it's also involved with cryptocurrency, so it's basically fitting all my needs. So it's a great thing. And I think a lot of other people have seen this as well, because the following that you're garnering online is growing extremely fast, and also the revenue that's being created from the ring is very impressive too, right? It's over 200,000 followers already, I believe, on X, and over 6 million in revenue, $6 million. So what are these milestones? Can you tell us the Cudis milestones that you've hit so far on this journey?
Yeah, I understand. So everything started from 2024 April that we launched the first generation of the ring, the Cudis 001. So we sold 1,500 rings in just 10 days. And in the last day, we have about like 50,000 of the users rushing to our website and trying to buy more rings. But we just sold out at the moment. And starting from May, we launched another batch of the ring, like 8,500, and we sold out in the August and September. And also at the same time, September, we closed our seed round fundraising, 5 million, led by Draper Associate. So Tim Draper is also a very popular and famous investor back to Silicon Valley, and he also early investor of the Coinbase, Tesla, SpaceX, all the other like big unicorn. And December 2024, we start launching our the Cudis 002, and so we sold another 10,000 rings in the past 4 months, and now we are launching the new Sporty Series. So we want people to feel more about like there can be a lot of different design on the ring, and can fit all your needs. Like daily routine, like you go to the bar or you go to play some sports, and there's different color to match your clothing, and at the same time that you can always keep it on for track your health and make sure you learn about yourself all along.
Yeah, and so then the size of the Sporty Series ring, is it different to the Cudis 2, or is it a similar size?
Same. Yeah, it's same sizing. Yeah.
And then it has this is silicone around the inner part of it, right? Which
exactly.
Which is quite good for protection if you're going to be using it for essentially sport, right? If you're going to be lifting, you're going to be using your hands a lot in activity, then definitely it's an important thing to have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also that part is actually changeable. So
oh, cool. Okay.
yeah, so you can buy one ring, and maybe after the sale of the Pioneer package, we will also bring people a lot of other like accessories of the different color that you can change yourself.
That's cool. Yeah, and then like personalized, customized ones, these kind of things. That's quite nice.
Exactly.
Yeah. So let's dive into then and deep dive into the Pioneer package, right? Which is the latest offering from Cudis, which is running right now. I covered it on the day of launch, and we've had a few people that have DM'd me saying, "Oh, I've got, I just ordered the ring." Surprisingly, also, I had a few people that I know who already had the Cudis too, which was nice from before, right? And they said they loved it, and it's everything that they expected and more, right? So let's talk about the Pioneer package and what exactly does it include, because it's not just a ring inside of this this package that we have, right?
Yeah, 100%. So in the Pioneer package, there are like 3 big things. So first is the longevity hot pass. So we already talked a lot of things about longevity, and we want people to know that we're not just talk about it because of we think the narrative is good or sexy or like it's big. but we want people to see what we want to deliver afterwards, right? So we are building the longevity hub with a lot of the brilliant founders and potential projects that they are building the real products. I think a lot of people have been like criticized about the Web3 industry. There's only token, only crypto. There's nothing for real and for life, right? But we want people to know that actually there's a lot of things going on here, and there's a lot of the real product services that can be used and enjoy for fulfill that your personal goals, especially in the longevity sector. So in the future, we will bring a lot of the partner projects, products and services to the community, and get them to firsthand try out all these new things, and also they will enjoy like not just the benefits from the product and the services, but also we will help this project to launch their token in very community driven way, and all the longevity hub pass holder will be the first one to access to all this. So this actually we call it we internally we call it like a gold miner, right? So you can always, you're holding the pass, you can always find a lot of the interesting project, and also find all the alpha with Cudis in the longevity hub.
Okay.
Yeah. And the second thing is
that's just to interrupt. So, and when I purchased it, the longevity hub pass arrived into my wallet as an NFT, but it's soul bound. Is that correct?
Exactly. It's a soul bound token. Is not able to transfer it because it will be one of the long-term pass that you can have together with Cudis to enjoy the long-term benefits. Yeah.
Exactly right, and it pairs with the ring that you're going to get.
Exactly. So you need to have the pass to claim the rings. Yeah.
Okay, good. Sorry. And what was it you were going to mention next?
The next is the Sporty Series. We already talked a lot of things about it. So same technology as the Cudis 002, waterproof 5 ATM, which means like you can use the ring 50 meters under the water.
Oh,
you
wow.
can swim with it, you can take a bath.
That's amazing.
You need to worry about. Yeah. And at the same time, it's the 7 to 10 day battery life, and you can use it basically like you don't need to charge it for a week if you not like use it quite often with like all the other features in the app. And at the same time that the Sporty Series bring you 5x rewards if you doing more sports with the app, because we have a activity mode that there's like more than 30 of the different sports that you can play with. And there's like tennis, paddleball, gym, and jiu-jitsu, even the meme trading, all this. So this all include in the sports series. And usually you can earn like 100 points on these at max. But with the Sporty Series, you can earn 5x. So which means you can earn more with this like different series here. And
and when you say earning more, so that's earning the points inside of the app, or it's earning points which mean the Cudis token at once upon the TGE. How do the point system work?
It's both. So when I'm saying like you earn more, like first you earn more points, and also like when we talk about the token airdrop, is mainly based on how many points that you earn, and also like there's some other like factors as like are you actively using the Cudis ring? But usually if you're actively using the Cudis ring, generating a lot of health data, then you get a lot of points. That's for sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Exactly.
Because personally, I like to try and train 5 days a week, and I love swimming, but I've never been able to find something that's comfortable for me to wear when I'm swimming, right? So I can't wait to try the stringer for swimming, like lifting. A lot of my friends like to play paddle, actually. It's quite a popular sport.
Recently, very popular.
Very popular, yeah. So it's really cool. Okay, and so let's move back to the package. So then we get the ring, we get the 5x points, you get the longevity hub pass, right? So it's all locked in to this. You can get to Magic Eden, and on Solana network, you just you can link your Solana wallet. You can also use HelioPay. You can also use to purchase this as well, right? Also, to get through, and it is 500 USDC, which I think is a bargain. Because when I think about, right, some people say, oh, $500 is quite expensive. I don't think so. That is comparable to what I spent on this watch, which doesn't work, right? And this watch will not give me any points or give me airdrops in the future. It has no pass, longevity pass, which will, work. And it's not been, because you've also won awards with Cudis, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And all the rings that we bring to the user have like a 1-year warranty, so you don't need to worry about like any use and also any like a defect that might have. So we just can send you a new one. And at the same time, those who mint the Pioneer package, you will be also eligible for our first token airdrop at the TGE. And the reason why that we launched the Pioneer package is because a lot of new users that we've been engaged with, they say, oh, Edison, Cudis, that we just know you guys, right? And we know that we can buy a ring. But we also know there's a lot of people already earn a lot of points. Will we able to get the token airdrop? And also, can we, be more involved in this? And can you guys, design something, or say, is there any way that we can be part of the Cudis, and we want to invest more into this, and we want to be part of the Cudis ecosystem in the future? So we want something different as well, right? So that's why we launched the Pioneer package to onboard a lot of new users, because we know there's no way you just build up a big project based on like a couple thousand people, right? You need like more.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the thinking behind the why we launched this. Yeah.
And looking through on this page here, this is on your website, you can find the partners who you've partnered with, and I find this very interesting. Of course, you have Solana, and it was an award from the Solana Foundation, I believe, that you got with Cudis, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and then you also have other points which interest me. You were partnered with Degods, that's Marinade there, and there's a lot of Solana DeFi that you're partnering with, and that's fascinating because, of course, you must be looking forward to the TGE and how the Cudis ecosystem will start to expand into Web3 with crypto, right?
Exactly.
So, and it's not as though you're launching the coin and then attempting to tie it into the ring. You've already prepared for the launch of the coin because of the partners that you're growing, right? It's a very, very smart way to do things, and it's been mentioned in a lot of publications already. It's very great. So do you know if there's a specific time when the rings will be delivered? I think we said July, right? Around July. And when do you think the TGE or the airdrop will happen?
The TGE will happen next month. It's going to be very, very soon. Yeah. We've been preparing this for a very long time. And also, I think those who are getting the Pioneer package will be, not going to be like a long way, but it will be like just going to be happen in next few weeks. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you must be getting excited then, right?
100%. Very, very excited.
Is it your first token launch with Cudis?
Yeah. I have been experienced a lot of token launch before, but those are most of the project that I invest with. This is the first project that I personally funded, and also the first token launch that am like in charge of this, right? So been really, really excited, but also we've been trying to get really well prepared and to make sure everybody have a very fun and exciting experience on this.
Yeah, they say like launching a token is like having a child, your first child. It's an experience that happens, and then once it happens, it's you.
Exactly.
If you ever launch a coin afterwards, then it'll just be the second one. It's never the first, so really exciting to look forward to, right? It will be a nerve-wracking and then extremely exciting day, I'm sure, upon the TGE for sure. But I do like I cover a lot of projects on this channel, and Cudis really stood out for me because of how well-rounded everything is with this project. It has a tangible working product. It has partnerships, bells and whistles, in every direction you can imagine. It is offering and now just before the TGE, you're offering something which the community asked you for, which means you listen to your community. It's everything, I think, and it has the potential for mass adoption, which is what, that is the golden goose of crypto, mass adoption, right? Finding the product fit that someone could own this and have absolutely no clue or inclination about cryptocurrency. They could just think, wow, I want this ring because it's a really fascinating piece of tech and I need it in my life. And I think that's great.
Glad to hear that. Totally agree.
So after the TGE, what's the plan? What other plans do you have for Cudis?
There's a lot of things that we want to build after TGE. I think we always say internally, and also when we in the events and the conference, we want people to know that TGE for us is just one big milestone and also a great new starting point, right? Because before the TGE, that everybody's stacking the points and be part of the Cudis, enjoy the product, but the crypto haven't yet drive the growth or drive the experience of the users, right? We've been using the points and people have fun with it. That's for sure. We know, we can see. We have very active community. We love it. But we know that if we want to grow to a larger company or say larger community, that crypto is a best way that we can go with, right? And at the same time, we feel like there's a lot of things we can do about the product, right? Recently we talked about tap to pay, and also we know that we can do a lot of more jobs on the data tracking side, and also we want to improve a lot of the gamification experience that people can have with the Ring and app, right? And we know people want to compete with each other. They want to have some game match, and also they want to have more leaderboard. They want to have the ranking, and they want to have rewards not delivered by every season, but maybe weekly or monthly. That's all possible. So we're trying to figure out how we can make it more fun with people, right? Because when we design the product, we don't want to make it complicated, and we don't want to sell anxiety to the users. I think a lot of wearables trying to sell the anxiety to people, but what we're trying to sell is the fun, the very simple way to understand yourself, and at the same time you can get the rewards, the bonus, and you can keep spending money on yourself and for your healthier life, right? And at the same time, longevity hub is definitely a big thing for us to build next, right? Because we launched in the past, and there's a lot of projects that we've been working with, and we are ready to launch a lot of new things and product and services to the community, get them to try out a lot of different things. I think when we build the smart ring, we feel like, oh, everybody should know it, right? But actually, it turns out 9 out of 10 people, they don't really know, oh, there's a smart ring, what it is, right?
Yeah.
So we know there's a huge gap between those who know and those who haven't know yet or haven't experienced yet, right? So we also find out there's a lot of great product and services that people haven't known yet, that we have the ability and also responsibility to bring to the people, because this is one of our missions. And the third thing is we want to build the crypto, especially, when I say crypto is that we want to build the Cudis token as one of the best product in the industry, right? Because we see the Cudis tokens not just as a token, but as a really important product in the Cudis, the whole ecosystem. We wanted to have the ability to attract more members, users, and also have the ability to becoming the new driver for us to expand the ecosystem and bring on board more people, not just within the Web3 industry, but also from the Web2 general consumer.
Yeah, because it is actually a category inside of CoinGecko. I guess it would be fitness cryptocurrency. I remember there was or it could be proof of work, I guess as well, right?
It could be, yeah.
It could be. But and definitely there is no clear leader in that field. I don't think.
I totally agree.
World. And Cudis is on the, so no one can argue that Solana, and I'm assuming Cudis coin is going to be, the TGE will happen on Solana chain, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So then it's no one can argue that Solana is not the hottest chain. It is. That's why Donald Trump launched his coin on it. It has super high potential. So it's on the most popular chain as well. I actually had a question about any stories that you've had, or feedback, success stories that you've had from users who've integrated Cudis into their life. Have you had any contact with people who have said, you know, I have the ring, I got the ring? You know?
Exactly. Yeah. So a lot of people don't know that I actually also part of the Cudis team running the Cudis Twitter account. So I
Cool.
constantly check out the DM and answering all the questions, and also talk with our users, and also I help handling some of the case when I have time for the support team as well, because I think it's very important to learn from your community and learn from your users, right? There's the, back to last Q4 in 2024, that I launched a online challenge with our community, so which is like 30-day challenge.
Yeah.
Now do sports every day and try to hit like 100 score every day, and whoever match me can share the rewards, like either 3 so or 5 souls every day together. So after the challenge, there's a lot of people talk to me, hey, Edison, you know what? Even the challenge ends already, I still keep going. I still go running, I go cycling, I go hiking, I go to gym. That I just can't stop. I start enjoy doing the sports. So I think that's the the charming part of the crypto, and also what the Cudis is building, right? And also at the same time, a lot of people quite like our AI coach features. That's also one of the most important things that we're going to build more about it after TGE. We know there's a lot of things we can do. It's just too many things we're building, and I think after TGE we will have more time and also more funding to build around the AI coach. We want it to be one of the most killing features to help people learn more about themselves, their data, and help them to design their plan. Because a lot of users talk to us, they're saying, oh, you know what? Now I don't need to, jump to another app to search like what to do, right? What's the next move I should do? Like what's the food I should take, and what the calorie of these, and if I have bad sleep, what should I do about it, right? I can just use everything in the Cudis app. So that's definitely the direction we want to go, to build the Cudis app into a super app for people's daily health life.
Yeah. Instead of having multiple apps for different things,
Exactly.
I know what you mean, because I have one for food, I have one for
I had a lot as well. Yeah,
because I like lifting. I do is hypertrophy, like trying to get to your zone where you can't do anymore, and then stop. But then I've got one for that, but then I've got one for running, and to have one that's going to handle everything. That's the dream of, I think, most people. And I firmly believe that 99% of people have already paid money for health apps. They've already paid a lot of money for health equipment.
A lot
of money. Yeah, especially like you said, coming out the pandemic, surely that was a boom period for it, but even then afterwards now. So definitely. So I have a question about data privacy, right? So of course, data privacy is a concern when it comes to health tech. So how does Cudis ensure that users have control of their data and that their data is safe with Cudis?
Yeah, so there's two big things that we are building for users' privacy, and also there's some way that we're trying to figure out how we can protect users' privacy. At the same time, we also can help them to connect with those other projects that they are interested in and they would love to share their data with, right? So at the current stage that we've been looking after a lot of solution in the past, right? We're looking after the FHE, we're looking after like a MPC solution, but at the end of the day, we know that none of them like mature yet. So we start building something like ourselves, but we know it's not like perfect yet. There's always better solution out there, and we think we can definitely do better job than what we have done right now. So far for now, long sentence short is like we help user to gathering all the data and help them to encrypt it and help them to put it on the IPFS. So which
That's
people
pretty
will
good.
know, they will know
Yep.
like, oh, this is my data, where they located. And whoever moved the data, we will know, right? And that's for like a very rational way for people to track, okay, where's my data, and anyone move it or not. And at the same time, that all the activities around the data, they will be recorded on chain, right? So like if somebody use it, somebody purchase it, or somebody like move it, people will know. And at the same time, a lot of project reaching out to us that, oh, Cudis, can we use your data, right? Can we we want to do this, we want to do that, and internally, or like we always have the rule, never share any data with anyone else without asking the users, right? So that's why we are building the Cudis, like the data hub. We want people to choose who they want to share the data with, and also whoever want to tap into Cudis users data, then they can definitely come and post a request, right? And they can tell people, oh, how we're going to use it, and why we want to use it, and what the rewards that we want to bring to you guys, either it's token or cash or like a product or some like benefits. So that's, in that way, I think is what we find at the current stage is one of the great solution to help user protect their privacy on their health data. And at the same time, even the data users share with other projects through us, those projects, the user can choose to choose like different things, like, oh, I don't want to share my name, I don't want to share my age, I don't want to share this or that. They can choose. So I think that is easier for user to be comfortable with when they share the data.
Yeah, just like crypto, they can say, no, I'm actually a monkey. I'm an NFT monkey. Like,
Yes,
okay, sure. So on the mint page, or the purchase page for the ring, it says here 9 days, 4 hours. So actually the Pioneer package will close in the offer for the Cudis Pioneer package will close in 9 days and 4 hours. Is that correct?
Exactly.
From this time. Okay. So there you have it. So I will be editing this video and putting it up within about 12 hours. So you will see when you're watching this video, you have 8 days left to make a decision on this, and they might mint out before that, right? So that's very important. It is quite and there may be there may be other rings, but this is the last ring before the token generation event, which is the important time sensitive part of what's happening with Cudis right now. And that's why Edison is taking the time to come to the channel and talk to us all, which I'm very thankful for. I really liked what you said about how you actually pitch in with your X account and can find yourself answering the DMs personally, because that you don't see that with multi-million-dollar companies. You will not see owners of multi-million-dollar companies on their X account very often. It shows that you have a need to have a personal touch with the users of the Cudis ring, right? Like,
I think we always need to do that. Yeah, I think even like if Cudis in the future grow to like a multi-billion-dollar company, I will still do that. Like, because I think as a founder and also I'm part of the product team, so I always need to bring back the real feedback from the users. And also, talk to a user is one of the most important thing. And also, that's one of the most important lessons that I learned from the other great founders. They always, try to talk to their like users. Even they have, make it to like a, $1 trillion company. They still meet people. They still talk to the people who are using their product. I think that's is extremely important for a company. They are, driven by the products.
Yeah. And if anyone is watching this and interested in joining the Cudis community, Edison, I'll have, of course, these details in the details of this video, and I'll also have them pinned in the comments. But can you tell the audience, if they wanted to join the Cudis community, where to start? Where are the best places to join?
So feel free to follow us on the Cudis Twitter account. So it's at Cudis Wellness. And at the same time, you can find our Discord channel. We pinned it on the profile, so you can definitely, if you're using the Discord and you want to talk to more community members, feel free to join us at the Discord. And also like our DMO is always open. So, but we might reply in very slow pace because there's always like 100 of the DM like every day. So, but we'll 100% come back to you. And at the same time, if you have any problem around like using the product, or you want to know more about the product, feel free to check out the contents on the Twitter. We always post things like usually every day. And also you can send the email to the support at cudis.xyz to ask for the help from the support team as well. Yeah.
Fantastic. There we have it. There we have it. So it's the ring for the people, by the people. That's what we're talking about.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Also, if you guys would love to know more on the daily basis, you can definitely follow me on the Twitter at EDCBATBIT.
That's a unique name. Found you. Okay. Let me, yeah, that's him there. Let me give you a follow. Cool. And that is Edison there as well. So great. So Edison, thank you so much for coming to the channel once again. And I look forward to using the ring and having it on all my videos and going out and meeting friends. And of course, because one thing we didn't talk about would just be word of mouth marketing with Cudis. You go to any event and they say, "What's that?" And you're like, "Oh, this." Well, let me tell you about this.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna be jealous like once you have the ring, because there's only gonna be like 3,000 of the Sporty Series, and you can definitely gonna enjoy it when people meet you and say, "Oh, you get this color."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's great. Okay, thank you very much, Edison, and thank you, Cudis, for your time. And I will update on Cudis in due time. Once the ring arrives, I will definitely be making video about it to talk about that. And your TGE, I'll be covering that too, 100%.
Got to hear that. Thanks, Richie.
Thank you, Edison. Thank you.
My pleasure.